よし、どうもどうも、久しぶりだね. Yes, it's been a really long time since my last video, and I think what I've learned from starting a YouTube channel is that it is not as easy as one would imagine. It certainly does take up a lot of time, and of course, within the 2 months that I had to study for the JLPT, time was very limited. So some people asked whether I passed or failed N3. 合格したかどうかとよく聞かれた。で、答えは、はい、ギリギリ合格した。Yes, I just barely passed. やったー。ギリギリは、it's a word that I quite like using. ギリギリ means just barely. So you can use it in other situations such as you just barely made it. ギリギリまで間に合った。I just barely made it. Anyways, so test results were announced on 24th of January, and the results could be checked online from that day and onwards. But it wasn't until March is when everyone who passed would receive their certification. So here is mine. I'm hiding my personal information, of course, such as my date of birth. I'm not sure why you get two. I think one of them seems to be your official certificate, whilst the other one kind of goes into more detail about your scores. If anyone knows the answer, please leave a comment below. So most will know that the test is divided into 3 sections. So you have vocab, grammar, then you have reading, and then you have listening as well. So my score was 31, 39, 26. There's no surprise for me on the reading section. I'm usually actually a slow reader, but in preparation for the test I spent most of my time practicing reading and practicing to read as quickly as I can, while still being able to comprehend the text. I usually do really well at listening. The way I study is I usually listen to podcasts and stuff, but I think what happened on this occasion was that I got really tired towards the end of the test, and I wasn't really able to focus really well. So I remember during the test, I was listening to the audio, but it wasn't really going in. I wasn't really taking it in. So I think the test was I started about 1 p.m. and it lasted until 5 p.m. You get some breaks, but it seems like, as part of the test, there's some elements of testing your endurance as well. So be mindful of that. What I try to consume a lot of coffee as well, but I guess it wasn't effective enough towards the end. So for N3, you need to score at least 19 out of 60 per section, which sounds easy, but you also need to have a total score of 95 out of 180, and my score was 96, so giri gokaku shita. Not something I'm really proud of, but I will continue to do my best at studying. これからも頑張って勉強していきます。At some point, I really want to share with everyone my language learning strategy. It would have to be in another video though, which hopefully wouldn't take as long as this video to come out. So please watch this space. As for next steps, I've been asked if I'll be taking N2 this summer, and I most likely will be, even though I think I won't pass, but it will still be a valuable experience, and I believe that if you set goals and deadlines, it's a real great motivator for studying. じゃあ最後まで見てくれてありがとう。 次の動画で会いましょう。See you in the next video. またね。